paralysis was rife, and this was before they had a cure. So they used to have a ball once a year to raise money. And my father was on the committee of the Hotel Astor, and he was working when it came up. Now, just before that, I have to tell you that I was an only child. I was spoiled like crazy. And my mother, who had graduated from Hunter, was a teacher, wanted me to have everything. So she wanted me to have another language. So, and those days, German girls were coming off the boat by the flood. So we had a Fräulein, and I learned German as well as I spoke English. I spoke it very well. I could read it and write it when I was 3. So that's important to know. Anyway, when Dad was working at the hotel, they had a ball, and the guest of honor were Mr. and Mrs. Albert Einstein. So, of course, we didn't have a car. Nobody knew had a car, but one of the rich guys loaned Dad a limousine and chauffeur to go to Princeton to pick them up. So he took me along, because I spoke perfect German. And the Einsteins were very gracious, and it turns out from reading much later on that he was really fond of little girls. Nothing bad, but just enjoyed it. So the whole time that we were all together with Dad and his wife, he was talking to me in German. And we drove back to the hotel and went to the hospitality suite where certain rich people were allowed to come in and talk to him before the event. So he had me right by his side and was making, as people came in, he would make little nasty cracks in German. So this one woman came in, and it was all formal. She had a beautiful cape with a fur and a turban with an egret feather. This was long ago, you know. So he says to me, I don't know if you speak German, he said, Sie hat einen Vogel im Kopf, which translates actually, she's got a bird in her head. But what it means in German slang is she's nuts. So we both had a good giggle over that. And then my Fräulein came and took me home while Mother and Dad took them home and were invited in for coffee. And there was just one piece of cake left, in which they gave the chauffeur. And that's the story. But the following week, he sent me his picture autographed. And I belong to the Skeptic organization, which did a thing on geniuses, and this story with my picture and Dad and everybody else. See you later. That's it.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you.